Hello everyone, this is Nasser. Today we're gonna learn how to do a straightforward scenario for mobile automation testing. In today's tutorial, we're gonna review the precondition for setting up your PC. We're gonna start Appium and Android virtual device. We're gonna give you an introduction about Appium Inspector. We're gonna write a small sample, and then we're gonna start iOS simulator. We're gonna set up Appium for iOS device and give you a small sample about it. So to set up your PC, we have to make sure that we've installed Java JDK, installed Eclipse IDE and add Maven plugin to it, and installed Appium with Android SDK. Then we're gonna create Android virtual device. Then finally, we're gonna install the iOS device version that we want our application to be run on it. Now I'm gonna show you how the Android version works. Then we're gonna move to the iOS version. So let's get started with it. So before we start, I want to mention here that this video is done by my colleague Anas el Momani, and many thanks to him. So first, let's start Appium. Click on Android icon. Then we're gonna put the application in app path, or we can use choose button. Then we're gonna click on launch button to launch Appium. Start the Android virtual device, and we're gonna wait here until we're gonna see 200 status in the Appium worklog. Once we see it, we're gonna click on the lens, it's mean Appium Inspector, and we're gonna wait here until the inspector tool will start. It may take a while since it's the first time we started the Android virtual device, so don't worry, I'm gonna speed up the videos so that you don't get bored. While waiting, we get an error that Appium could not start the session. To solve this, we need to disable the override ending session. So it's a good idea now to wait until the Android virtual device is started and ready to use, because it's the first time. Once the device started, I'm gonna launch Appium again, and I'm gonna wait here until 200 status appear, and then I'm gonna click on the inspect tool to show up Appium Inspector. Now Appium is installing the app configuration on the virtual device. Once it's finished, the device will pop up and started, and in parallel the Appium Inspector will start. Here we can see the Appium Inspector started, and taking a screenshot we can see it record the events that happen in the application. Now we can see the properties for each element. To make sure that we have choose the correct selector, we're gonna copy this XPath and use the Appium Inspector Locator tool. We're gonna paste it here, and we're gonna click on search, and Appium gonna find it for us. Now let's click on record button. As you can see here in record, it records the capabilities of the virtual device or the real device, and any event happen on that device. Now we're gonna make sure that the programming language is Java, and we're gonna copy all this code. We launch Eclipse, and we're gonna paste it here. First, let's replace the imported package in the correct place. Then I'm gonna remove the declaration for the public method and all these extra brackets. Then I'm gonna rename it to driver. Then I'm gonna replace close with quit since it's a mobile driver. Now I'm gonna edit the Appium driver to Android. We can see the package from Android driver. I'm gonna remove the element list. Then I'm gonna declare driver as an Appium driver. It seems it's working good. Now let's import the time unit package. Exception, let's add an exception here. Everything looks good. As we said previously, the quit is for closing the mobile driver and killing the session. So to declare a mobile element, we need to use the mobile element package. We're gonna name it, and then we're gonna use the driver methods from Appium driver. We're gonna call driver.findElement. Now we're gonna use by dot using XPath selector. Since it's the most common selector in mobile, we're gonna copy the selector we previously took and put it in here. Now let's import the mobile element package, and we have another error. It's about casting it to mobile element. Now let's click on the element using click method, and then we're gonna send random key to this element. Since it's a text box, we need to clear it from text before we send anything to it. I'm gonna use the clear method. Now let's bring the virtual device to front. As we can see, Appium is still launched. Now we're gonna save the work and click on the play button to start the run. We got this error because we disabled override existing session before. Now we're gonna enable it, and then we're gonna launch Appium again, and we will start our run and wait until we can see the app started and the text has been sent to the selected element. Now Appium is installing the app. Here we can see the application started. Now our function will work. We'll clear the text from the element. Then it will perform a click, and now we'll send the hello world text to it. After the Android was working very good, now we're gonna see the iOS version. So to start with the iOS version, first we're gonna launch Appium, then we're gonna check that Xcode have the wanted iOS version. We're gonna go to the window, then devices. As you can see here, all the devices that has been installed. Today we're gonna use the iPhone 6 Plus, and the version is 9.3. So we go to Appium, choose the Apple icon, and we're gonna navigate to the iOS application. On the app path, we're gonna put the application path. We're gonna choose our application. Then in the first device, we're gonna put the device name. In our example, we're gonna use the iPhone 6 Plus. We use the exact name. Then the platform version, it's gonna be 9.3. Then we're gonna close it. Close the Xcode. We're gonna search for simulator and we're gonna launch it. Once it's launched, we're gonna click launch and wait the 200 status. Then we're gonna click the inspect tool. Once the application started, then the Appium inspector tool will appear. Once it's ready, as you can see, it takes a screenshot from the iOS device showing the element that appear. I'm gonna click OK, and now we're gonna click refresh again, so can it take a new screenshot. The screenshot took with an XML hierarchy so that we can take the selector as we want. What's good to mention here that the iOS rarely it have an attribute. So the most common selector that we use is XPath. Actually, it's the same way we use it in Android. We use the XPath. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna go to locator. Then we're gonna paste the XPath and we're gonna search about for it. And as you can see here, it found it. And that's it for the iOS device. I hope you're gonna find it helpful for you, and thank you very much for watching.